me.
Yeah, but sticking on to the PS Plus topic, man. Let's get to the last topic that we have, one of the bigger topics of the day. And last week we talked about it, right? Spartacus is on the move. It's coming out. And they decided to finally give us the information, the finite details of what's going on with Spartacus, aka the brand new and improved PlayStation Plus, man. And I have to say, bro, like this shit is it's not great. It's pretty mid, man. It's definitely not improved. Um, the fact that it's got the basic
Essential.
the basic bottom tier, the essential or whatnot. That's cool, because that means that I don't have to change anything if I don't want to, right? I can just keep doing things the way I've been doing it, and there's no problems. That being at $9.99 a month, you'll be able to find those PlayStation Plus cards for the $30 or whatever. You'll still be able to continue doing it. So as long as they have that, I'm cool because they didn't change my lifestyle, right? They didn't make me have to swivel and do anything else. So that's cool. And then you got the PlayStation Plus Extra, which then takes it up $5. And they give you that catalog of 400 games of PS4 and PS5. So I think there are some games that I heard that were on there that are actual PS5 releases that we'll be able to play on there. So that's cool. At least that you'll get some PS5 games. So, perhaps the people who, finally get to purchase a PS5 this year will get that plus extra, and they just literally won't have to buy any PS5 games because you'll get everything that they give you in the PS5 PlayStation collection, and then they give you that. And then
They're not giving you Demon Souls. They're not giving you Spider-Man. They're not giving you.
I thought they were giving you Spider-Man, but like the PS5 edition.
Well, first of all, they haven't told us a damn game they're giving us. I don't know how you can possibly announce this and not tell us any
what they're gonna include in there.
None. Not even like a few. Like
I think it was rumored that they were gonna give us some.
That's the weirdest thing to me. That's the most bizarre thing to me. This thing launches in 2 months, and we don't even know a single game we get for this PlayStation Plus Extra.
But that leads me to think that it's going to be in that same category of the current PlayStation Plus, where they're giving us a PS5 game, but it's literally just an old PS4 game, but the PS5 version of it.
It's you know what I mean? So
that might be that.
All Stars. That's what the PS5 games are. They're going to be like the games that like no one really wants to play. They're not going to be giving you or they're going to give you an old PS4 game, right? That's been updated for PS5. And they're going to call it from their PlayStation Studios catalog. This seems just like this is super disappointing. Yeah. I feel like Sony just came out and they just re-announced PlayStation Plus again. Wow. Sony came out with an update today and they announced PlayStation Plus again, guys.
Yeah, dude, this is such a disappointment. Like, I had high hopes. This is their answer to Game Pass for now. And it's no good. If we wanted PlayStation now, we could already subscribe and get some of this stuff. Yeah. So it just seems like they're merging two subscriptions into one, but it's just not compelling enough for me to get it. So
yeah, what was really weird though is this premium selection, man. They're having you pay $18, but all they're giving you is PS3 and PS2 games, and I guess this option to like cloud play or whatever. But it's so weird. Like, why do you hold the PS3 and the PS2 games under this cloud play? Like why do you hold it under this branch? Why aren't they giving you the PS2 and PS3 games in the extra? Why are they waiting till the
I don't exactly like
it's so weird.
They act like it's some kind of gem they're giving you here. Like, who wants to go back and play like PS2 and PS3
who wants to play that old ass looking shit? There's a reason why everybody shit on Grand Theft Auto Trilogy for looking the way it was, dude. Because it's not updated. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's like, oh, cool. Look it. Don't you remember? Like Dirt 1? That was a lot of fun. You'll play that for 5 minutes. Oh, that nostalgia wore off quick.
Don't you remember Gecko?
Yeah, don't you,
Do I want to play those though?
it's like, yeah, Flower was cool 20 years ago. It's like, I'm not trying to play that now. Like, you'll get a little nostalgia. These are not games you're trying to sit and play over and over again. Really, the only thing that is interesting on this tier is the timed game trials. Like, that's really the only thing interesting here. I feel like you're paying the extra $8. Because in my opinion, like, this additional stuff here, like, is worthless. This 340 PS3 and PS2 games, it's worthless. The only cool thing here is this, right?
That's just PS Now.
Matters, is the game time trials. Like,
yeah.
And then we don't.
Oh yeah, you could do time game trials on the PS Now, right?
And it says select games, so it's probably not even going to be like the ones we all want to play. You're not going to play God of War or Ragnarok. Like they're not going to give you that one.
Yeah,
it's so frustrating, man. Like, this is just like the biggest laugh to me. I know, like, I'm negative. Like, I will negative on the PS Plus. I'm negative on this, but like, I love PlayStation. I play Elden Ring on my PlayStation. I like to buy games on my PlayStation, even if they're third party. I primarily use my Xbox as a Game Pass machine, so it's like I do prefer PlayStation, and I do think PlayStation makes the best games in the world. I just think like why even bother with this if you're not going to really compete? This isn't even like close to competing. I almost feel like Nintendo does a better job. Like, they give you all their old games at a much cheaper price for a year than this. When they added the cool expansion pack for the Animal Crossing, that's new. That's brand new. Like, I want something like first party new. Like, Nintendo's giving you something first party new day one, date and date. Like, this is, and that they can't tell us any of the games. I don't know why you would announce this and not tell your customers any of the games they're going to get for this additional price.
Yeah.
What does it matter? I don't care if it's 1,000 games. If they're all bug snack or like low quality or PS2 games or old games that no one plays or everyone's already played before, I don't care the quantity. This is nothing to me.
Yeah, that's kind of like that absurd number that Xbox gives of like 900 plus games or something, some crap like that. But like, we're talking about Xbox 360 games, like the entire library of Xbox 360 games, as well as other stuff on there. Like,
here's the thing. For PlayStation Now, you get 700 games. 300 are PS3 cloud games, and the rest of them are PS4 and above games. So literally what they did was they broke PS Now into two sections.
Right. Right.
Here are the games that just run natively.
You're so right.
And then the premium are the games that you need the cloud, the emulation to run. So it's
almost like a scam almost, right? There's nothing new here. You're right. This is like, yeah, that's crazy when you think about it. You're right. Because it says up here, 700 games. That's PS Now.
Yeah, that's how much PS Now has.
So that just is telling you right now, you're right. You're right. This is the PS4 games you get right here. That's already on PS Now right now. Dirt 2.
Yeah.
Right? And then you get the old emulated cloud games that are already on PS Now right now.
Yeah. It's so ridiculous. Why isn't it backwards? Like, I wouldn't even be mad if they gave it to you backwards. If they gave you the PS3 games in the extra, and then they gave you the PS4 games in the premium. Like, why is it
strange
backwards?
One too. That's a strange call.
It's so weird.
Yeah, you think you would give you that shit for the mid tier and the good stuff for the premium, but yeah, I feel like this mid tier is like
freaking.
I feel like this tier right here is the one that you would want.
That's a word. Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted anything, this is the one you get here, right?
It just doesn't have that cloud gaming, so you'd have to find out first if that streaming is any good. And if the streaming is decent,
it only runs at 720, so it's okay. But yeah, it's just not enough cost saving, because if you get the premium, it's $18. Mm-hmm. If you get PS Now separate, it's $9.99. You get PS Plus separate, it's $9.99. So you save $2 by bundling. So you save 10% by bundling. So,
but you're not gonna have that option. There is no longer going to be a PS Now. So the only way to even get PS now will be that.
Yeah, sorry. I just meant to compare to what we had
right now.
before this was revealed. So we get a 10% saving when bundling. Hey, normally when you bundle your cars together, your homeowners insurance with other insurance, you save more than 10%. So I feel like this is not even a good value at all.
Yeah,
So,
I feel
You
like
can
this
save
is.
at least 20 switching to Geico.
I almost feel like this is them like thinking that we're morons, because it's like they think I think they really think that if they just put PS Now with PS Plus, that the PS Plus name will now make me pay the money for PS Now. That's what they think, right?
Yeah, because it's like,
if
oh,
I
it's
just-
PS Plus. I've been paying for that, so I'll just pay the higher
Exactly.
tier for more stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah,
This is their trick to get you to buy PS Now. It's like, if I didn't want PS Now before, I don't want it now.
didn't want it then. I
Dude, that's
don't
what's
want
so
this now.
frustrating, man. Like, so all they did was just re-announce PlayStation Plus for me.
Yeah,
Because, like, I'm not doing any one of these. I didn't want PlayStation Now before. I don't want it now.
yeah. They
Like,
just gave
gotta think-
PlayStation
they gotta
Plus a
think
new
we're
name.
idiots.
They
gotta think we're
they
idiots,
just made
man.
my shit from PlayStation Plus to PlayStation Plus Essential now.
Yes, that's
So-
the cool update we
Oh,
got, guys.
They
Cool.
could be trying to hit you with FOMO, man, or like that like that snobiety, that snobriety, where like, oh, you got Essential, you ain't premium. Damn, you cheap. You couldn't spare the extra 8, bro. Like,
You're just an essential user? Dude,
yeah. Oh,
man.
you Essential?
Nah, man. You gotta
I'm
be
premium over here, man.
Totally, dude. You're
Yeah,
totally
man.
right.
They gonna
we're
probably
just-
have
we're
like
just
some
We're peasant users now.
peasant. We're peasants, man. For sure, dude. They're probably gonna give them like some extra freaking gamer tag, like asterisk or something like that, saying premium. They're gonna give you like the push and
Oh,
P.
you're totally right.
symbol.
Yeah, you're gonna have like
Yeah,
a special
premium.
theme. Yeah, like a special theme or like a special avatar. Like that's
Yo,
what you're paying for.
I'm gonna
really.
be extra hot if they branch it off with like PlayStation Plus stuff, and then they start giving you more freebies for going up to the next tiers and stuff like that. But at least you would get something more for having premium, But like, how they just give you like a bunch of free crap that you can just download, just for having
Right.
PlayStation Plus.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
if they
like
start
bonuses
branching
and
that
stuff.
off now, like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
essential, you can't get that. You gotta
Right.
be extra for this.
Right.
And then like, kind of like a battle pass or something. You know what I mean? Like you only get the free shit unlocked and you gotta pay to be able to get this other stuff quick.
Yeah, like what Sony doesn't get, man, is like they're asking you to spend 10 extra bucks for PS Now. Here now 8. They're asking you to spend 8 extra bucks.
Yeah,
For
they
PS
they
Now?
essentially want you to double what your current subscription price is right now for
Yeah.
this.
Well, they're asking you to pay 8 extra, yeah, especially double what you're paying now,
Mhm.
right? To get some kind of like whack ass like service. Right? They still expect you to spend 10 bucks a month and full price on our games. Like they're not
Yeah.
giving you anything. Where Microsoft is much more generous to its consumer. They say, "Hey, we're going to ask you to spend 10 extra bucks a month, but we're not having you also buy our games on top of it." Sony's saying, "We want you to spend 10 extra bucks a month and buy our games on top of it." Like that's what's so frustrating, man. That's why people don't want to buy PlayStation Now, because they already have to spend money every month to buy the new PlayStation game, right? So it's like, why am I gonna spend money on a game service when I'm already spending my game allotted allowance and money and budget on the games
Right.
to buy your games, right? Like that's the problem, dude. Like this is stupid. No one just wants some kind of like second-rate, third-rate game platform. They want to buy the newest game that's coming out and then play it.
Yeah, the only way that I would even, consider getting premium is if I went on to one of those sites that was, selling like the cards for like the PlayStation Plus subscriptions, and it was just like heavily discounted, to the point where it cost me like $10, for the year, $10 more for a year or something like that. Like instead
Right.
of 30,
Right.
35 or something, I'm paying 40,
Yeah, you can
You
find
know
a
what I
deal or
mean? And
something on
it's
the
like,
card or
oh,
whatever. Yeah, like a
okay, I
PlayStation
might just
Premium
do it just
card.
to check it
Yeah.
out and something like that. For a year, why not? But I'm not paying $120 a year for that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
because you're gonna be. It's so crazy. Like you're gonna be spending your time playing not Breath of the Wild, Horizon Forbidden West that month. Like, so why am I buying this subscription service, right? When
Hmm.
I'm playing Forbidden West this month, right? Or I'm playing Ghostwire Tokyo this month, or I'm playing God of War this month, or I'm playing like why? Like, what's the point? Where with Microsoft, whenever a game comes out, I have their subscription, so I know I have the game now, right? Like I'm
Hmm.
not like double dipping. It's so
Yeah.
weird, It's just a strange. It's the most moronic business model, Like I guess they just honestly think that because they put PS Plus in the name now, that alone is going to make you now buy PS Now, because that's all they're doing. They're just slipping in PS Nows, and that's really that's all it is. They just
Yeah.
slip PS Now and change it to PS Plus, and now they think you're gonna buy it. Like that's really strange, dude.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
a bit of a bummer, man. Go ahead.
yeah. I just wish that. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. I just wish that this was the new PS Plus. Give us a regular price, merge the two, maybe increase it by $1, maybe $2
It's just
tops.
one solid price. Yeah.
But anything more than like 11.99, it's we don't want it. I know very little people that have PS Now. I have subscribed to it on a couple different occasions. If I had like an extended break or something, it's cool to play some games in there. But it's just there's nothing new. It's all old stuff that maybe I missed. Maybe it's nostalgia. It's nothing that I'm gonna go out of my way to get. So I just really think they missed the mark here. I think that we'll get some sales because obviously, I feel like maybe some people think like they'll get more because the premium name that like you ain't this is not premium. There's nothing premium about this at all. But
Not at all.
I'm really just disappointed at the end of the day.
No,
Yeah.
I think
I agree
Godly's
with you.
right. It's gonna be like, what did you call it? SOMO, not FOMO. What's the other one?
It's like where it's like snobriety or whatever.
Yeah,
Where
yeah. I think
for your
snob
premium or something.
purchases. Yeah. You're like a premium snob where you just want to have the best, premium thing. Like they might get
Yeah.
some purchases from that, which is really frustrating. But they really didn't do anything for anyone here.
Yeah.
All they're doing is trying to make you pay for a service they already offer.
Yeah, I agree with Mark, man. If they had told me like, okay, PlayStation Plus is no longer, $50, it's $70 for a year. And it comes with like this PS Now feature, where it's added that. Like I'd totally be okay with that, man. If like the price, the cheapest I can find a discount on is like 40 or getting it for the $50 or whatever, like I'd be okay with that. One feature across the board, there's no levels to this, and it's the same. Like I think people would be okay with that. Like that wouldn't be a problem. But it's the fact that you're trying to tear this shit up. Like it's
Yeah,
ridiculous, man.
let me ask you this. So you said PS Now is gone after this, right?
Yeah, they won't offer PS Now as a standalone service any longer.
And I
After
think they
this
really
one.
messed up because people like Squid, he used to just have PS Now. He didn't even have a PlayStation before PS5. He has a
Oh, okay.
PS5. He
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
have PS Now on his PC because it ran all the games in streaming. But
Okay.
there's some people who just had it on the PC. So I feel like they're gonna miss their mark there unless
That's
PS
interesting.
Plus works on it.
That's
Yeah, I
interesting. So
mean,
there's
you
going to be
probably should
people.
be able to work that PS Plus on your computer.
Well, no, for
Still.
someone like Squid though, he got a pay increase then.
Yeah.
Because in order for Squid to still have access to his games, he has to do this now.
Yeah.
See, because
Yeah,
this
that
only
sucks.
gets him PS Plus. So really, for
Now
people
he's
like
getting
Squid,
taxed.
he just
Yeah.
got taxed. Yep. Interesting.
But he has the PS5 now.
I didn't
but
know
yeah.
there were
he has
people
a
that
PS5
only
now.
had PS Now. That's interesting, dude. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
I think
'Cause,
that's
yeah,
how
he
he
just
played
got taxed.
Spider-Man. I think that's how he played Spider-Man. The first one was he played it on PC on streaming or something like that. I forgot
Oh.
what game it was, but he was, he's the one that was hyping up PS Now for me a little bit, and I subscribed from time to
Yeah.
time. But there's people who only play it on the PC.
So they didn't have PS Plus at all. That's interesting. So a lot of people who didn't have PS Plus at all just got their price increased for if they want to keep PS Now. That sucks.
Yeah, that does. That does suck.
Wow, I did not realize that. Yeah.
I mean, it's a bummer. I'm hoping that there is possibly enough backlash in the community over these tiers and whatnot that maybe PlayStation decides to retract and go back to the drawing board and make some adjustments or whatnot. But if not, no sweat off my back. I don't have to change anything. I can just keep my essential ass right where I'm at, and and be good. So, hey.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's all we got for this week. Appreciate everybody for stopping through. Appreciate everybody who clicks on this video. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe. And yeah, until next week, we'll catch you guys later. Deuces.
Peace.
See ya.